Hello there. Welcome back to Top 10 Tuesday. I'm Scotty. You're not. This is the last one I'm recording. It's not the last one that's going to happen. I still got 5 more to do, but not only am I tired from recording these all day, but also this is the last one that I have on my list that I prepared. Finally put all the movies back where they belong. So, top 10 TV shows based on movies. Yes. Going a little bit wild with this one. It's just whatever. It's based on a movie. So, there's personal preferences in this one. Yeah. So, just gonna get back to the other page now. Alright. The cabs are coming for me. They found me. Don't know why. How? But they found me. Oh, Doc. Okay, so we have at number 10, Weird Science. This was actually my introduction to Weird Science. I grew up watching this reruns, not on the USA Network, which is where it aired, but it was actually, they aired these on ABC Family. Yeah, at one point, they had a cool back-to-back with Big Wolf on Campus, Zach Files, and this bad boy. That was a good triple threat there on the channel. But, this a few years back is the complete seasons 1 and 2. So, yes, I haven't watched them. I used to watch these on Hulu. Back when you could watch Hulu for free when it was on the website, I used to go on the website on my Xbox, on the Internet Explorer, go there. Oh, actually, at one point, I actually hooked up my computer to a TV screen and did it that way before I got the Xbox working that way. Yeah, I did that. I hooked my computer up to the TV screen and did it. And watched while I play video games. I think I got through the 3rd season. I think. I never finished it, unfortunately. But this went 4 seasons. It's goofier and less horny, I think, than the movie. Obviously, I think this is gonna be. I think Vanessa Angel is more attractive to me than the actress. I forget her name that played her in the movie. And I like the TV actors more. They're a little bit older than those. And I think they work better. And Chet, not to say anything bad about Bill Paxton. He is fantastic. But Lee Tergesen is also pretty good in the role. So, yeah. Number 9 is Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. You guys won't believe when I watched this. So I bought the first the 2 seasons from Walmart. I was watching them. I would watch them home. I watched them at my grandma's. And I was at my grandma's when I finished it off. She had seen it before. She watched it on TV. So I finished it and I went, tell me that's not how it ends. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I saw how it ended. The cliffhanger. That's it? She's like, yeah. That's it. Yep. Mm-hmm. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil the cliffhanger, but it's a what the fuck moment. Think of the end of Ash vs. Evil Dead, if you've seen that. We'll talk about it later, but what it is it takes place after the events of T2, but then it goes from the 90s and jumps to the 2000s, and there's a female Terminator. This is after, right? Give me a year. 2008, 2009. So yeah, this was after 3, but around the time they were making Salvation, and I think Salvation flopping is what led, or not flopping, but not doing good is what led to this kind of being canceled. I thought this was good. I thought it was good. Number 8 is sort of taking liberties. Let me tell you why. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So, Sabrina the Teenage Witch is based off of the Archie Comics character of the same name. They made a TV movie for Showtime with Melissa Joan Hart in a role. And Salem was there, but it wasn't voiced by Nick Bakay. And the other the aunt and uncle, or the aunts, excuse me, weren't the same actresses. As the characters were not the same. And then they made this, which is the more well known of the two. And it's better. I think I've seen clips of the original one, and it's just like, it's a prototype of what the show would have been. And it's based on that, so I count it. And I even don't mind the college seasons. They're fine for what they were trying to do. For Miles disappearing after season 6. Everyone gets like a goodbye except for him. Because like they explain, I guess they don't explain her friend at the end of season 1, right? She's just gone and she's get a new friend. And then Valerie moves away at the end, beginning of season 4, and then I don't think they explained Dasha either, but I don't know. Number 7. Scream, the TV series. I think I was the only one in the world that actually liked this. I wish they would have continued with the original cast for season 3, and it's too late now. It's almost 10 years since the show was canceled. So many actors have moved on. You know, Bella Thorne's doing shit. What's her face from... That was even that movie. You know, her. See her? She was in that one movie with Kyle Gallner last year. I thought was alright. She plays Emma. I thought that this was great too, because a lot of shows were like, oh, we're gonna do a show and it's gonna be like a continuation. There's gonna be Sydney's daughter and blah blah blah. But they tried to make it original. I think that's why some of the fans shit on it. Cause, oh, it has nothing to do with the actual movies. Why do I care? And then when they sort of tried to go back to that for season 3, they shit on it even more. It's just like, you didn't like it because it wasn't Roger L. Jackson. Didn't look like Ghostface. They did that. Season 3, they brought back Roger L. Jackson. It was the Ghostface mask. You should still shit on it. To be fair, by the time season 3 came out, it was more like they just dumped it out because it was within the same week they aired the episodes. I had to watch them all on demand to get them. This is the only DVD they ever released. God damn you, MTV. Weinstein and Edgar Bay. Maybe because Edgar Bay went out. I don't know. But I haven't seen Edgar Bay in a while. But they never did season 2 or 3 or the Halloween special. But I do have them on Xbox. So I could watch the whole series. I was watching through them and then I got to season 2 and I kind of stopped. Other things came up. But yeah. Number 6. Hail to the King, baby. Ash versus Evil Dead. This is a fantastic series. It's not very high, but again, this is a continuation of sorts. In a way, they couldn't reference Army of Darkness at first, but then they could later. Bruce Campbell is great as always. I like the side characters with Pablo and Kelly. They're good. And I even like Lucy Lawless in this. She's good. There's Ruby. Yeah. Number 5, which is one that everyone is looking for on this list. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's a spin-off Angel. No, I'm just kidding. I could count that, but no, Buffy is the one. I guess no, not really. But yes, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I had never seen a movie. I tried to watch it, and as soon as it started, I was like, no, this isn't. No. It wasn't the same. If you want to get into Buffy, watch the movie first, then the show. Don't watch the show, then the movie, because you're going to be a fan of the show, and then watch the movie and be like, this is stupid. That's what happened to me. So, but I love this show. Not as Angel, but Angel I watched first, so, yeah. So number 4 is a little bit of a cheat, but I think it counts because, they made 2 movies of this before making it into a show. It's based on a book. They had The Haunting from back in the 60s, and then The Haunting in the 1999, and then we have The Haunting of Hill House, which is the best version of either of those. And this is great. This is Mike Flanagan did it again. I almost wanted to include this on 31 on 31 for this year for what I'm doing. Ooh, but I'm doing movies, not TV shows. But this is just, watch this. Just watch it. Number 3, from the world of Star Wars, The Mandalorian. Yes. It's technical, but I count it. I love this show. The Boba Fett show was, they didn't go all in on Boba Fett. Okay? He became a fan favorite character after his death, after he was dead. And I kept saying, he's dead, let him go. And they're like, no, he's actually alive, he survived the Sarlacc pit. And I think they redesigned it to look more like from the originals when they did it, when they brought him out. And then they gave him his own show, and half of it was just Mandalorian Season 2.5. Then they released Season 3 of this, and not the Book of Boba Fett, but the Season 3 is only on 4K, not Blu-ray, because Disney is cheap and only wanted to produce one set of steelbooks per show. I guess that's what happened. So I'll never have the complete series now. And they're doing that movie. I'm waiting for Season 4, and someone's like, oh, they're doing a movie. Since when? Apparently there's a movie that I had no idea. I'm sitting here waiting for Season 4 to pop out. Apparently, they're doing a movie called The Mandalorian and Grogu. Because Grogu became popular. By the way, they can call him Grogu. For me and my son, he is Zeke. Yeah. Great show. World of Star Wars. Season 2 finale had me dropping to my knees, literally. Just this, as a longtime Star Wars fan, that hit me in the feels. Number 2, which many of you would think is number 1, but it's not. Number 2, right there. Can't see him. What are you talking about? It's Chucky. I do hope we get a continuation and a movie, and we free the kids from being dolls, because that was a shitty ending. If Ash vs. the Evil Dead had an ending, that Ash vs. Evil Dead's ending made sense because it's Ash, and he's always getting screwed. But did not care for the ending to this series, but I thought this was still pretty good. Hateful, and I'm glad they got to swear and show a little gore on TV, because that would have been, oh, we're gonna put on USA and Sci-Fi. Oh, why? This is one thing I would have advocated for streaming. Put it on Peacock. Peacock is what I said. Put it on Peacock. Air it uncensored, right? They did put it on Peacock after the fact, but they still were able to do it mostly uncensored. 10 F-bombs per episode. There was, you know, Chucky at least got 1 kill per episode, so even the one episode that was not Chucky doing it, he killed Liv Morgan, so yeah. Before we get to number 1, there's some honorable mentions. We have WandaVision. I guess, and Loki. I counted these because these were already established characters when they produced them as TV series, so they're spinning off into the shows. I didn't count Moon Knight because he was introduced in his show, so it's not. And to that effect, I also put in Friday the 13th, the series, even though it has nothing to do with Jason. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it, so. Number 1 is Stargate SG-1. A continuation, yes I know, of the Roland Emmerich's Stargate movie. And this is great. My friend Tim got me into this show, and its spin-off Stargate Atlantis. It's a great show. It's weird because I got into the show first. We both did. And then I did some research and found out there was a movie that started it. And then found the movie at Shopko, told him about it. We both watched it together at his house. And we're like, okay, it's different. Kurt Russell is O'Neill with 1 L instead of 2. I've never particularly cared for the portrayal of Daniel Jackson in the movie. I know that's really where it came from. And James Spader is fine. But I guess I just prefer Michael Shanks. But, yeah, there's no Teal'c, no Carter, obviously. But I still like the movie, and I really like this show. One of my top 10 favorite shows. So, there you have it. And now I get to take a break. When I mean take a break, I'm taking a break from... I'm not even going to start collecting... I don't even have any ideas yet for what I'm going to do to continue. But I want more than 8 episodes. It only has to be 8 episodes. There is something else I need to get to. So we'll get to that. By now, it probably should be out. But so, what are your thoughts on my list? What is your list of TV shows based on movies? In the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And seeing as I don't know what I'm doing next, I can't really tell you now, can I? So I guess we'll both be surprised when I come up with the idea. I have some ideas, but I don't write it down on the thing until I get the movies out, stack it up, and then I know it's official and I write it down. So I have 5 more I need to do, and once I figure those out, I'll record another batch. But for now, thank you for watching. I'm Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.